Failed with major repairs. Technical repair report for bidding. Restoration with permit by a fully licensed vendor. Engineer oversight. 3 site visits. Certification with owner liability in lieu of a load test. Load test still may be required by the AHJ.
Fire escape inspection summary video. This is Inspector Alan Toll. I'm here at 530 Main Street in Vacaville, California. I'm here to do a pre-load test pass-fail inspection on the system. This is not a repair report. This is strictly a pass-fail inspection. What we've got is you come up through these stairs. You've got a door here, and then one flight of stairs, and they've got basically a Home Depot ladder, which we know is not going to allow this fire escape to pass today. We've got a number of options on the remaining conditions. We've got this is an all welded fire escape, no bolts at all, so we can't certify those bolts unless we have a load test, or if you back up all the welds with new bolts and angles, or an opinion affidavit letter based on our opinion, knowledge, and belief that this fire escape is ready for its intended use. We're also looking that it's painted, but if we do an affidavit, then we need release of liability back to the city and fire escape engineers. So I'm going to, I've taken photos of this. I haven't taken any photos from down below yet, but we will do that and then add a separate video. But basically, as I mentioned, all of this, the whole fire escape is welded together with diamond plate platform and treads. Again, all welded, so we can't certify those welds, but we can back all of those connections up with new bolts. You can see it's some surface rust that could use a little bit of paint, but probably a new paint job, but no internal rust. A little bit of this is supporting the platform for the AC right here, so I mean that has to do with, that's not part of our inspection, but I would suggest backing some of these bolts up anyway with these welds up with new bolts, because you can see that rust is already starting to occur. So some of the problems I have, we have a single line rail that's all welded, not connected back to the building. It is fairly solid, however it is angled to the left, as you can see on both sides. The stringers appear to be in good order, but again, everything is welded. All the connections underneath are welded. You can see here, all welded connections, but no rust jacking or deterioration that I see. I think that so this portion of this landing is in relatively good order and solid. It is kind of dipping down a little bit, so we want to see what we can do about that. Coming down, same thing. So it's supported, this landing, this run of stairs supported the top, and then it's all connected down here, welded together and supported by the legs to the ground, which I will inspect. We have a Home Depot ladder, which obviously isn't going to work too well for us, but also these are cable. This is cable, it's not power, but it's awful close to this fire escape for, we don't want any kind of conflict with that. Coming down to the platform here, again, everything's solid, but it's all welded, and we are starting to get some rust jacking occurring on inside the tube. Some of these connections are starting to rust. You can see they had a drop-down stair or a stair at one time that went down here. So they're looking for some suggestions to replace this ladder, and then which we'll try to address. But again, nothing. Again, I don't know if this was ever permitted, but the city is aware of this situation. So I'm going to take some more photos and videos from down below. If you have any questions, Fire Escape Engineers, 866-649-0333. Fire Escape Inspection Summary Video. This is Inspector Alan Toll, 530 Main Street in Vacaville. I just want to comment that I don't think I did on my original video that all of these welded treads would need to be backed up with a new clip bolted to the stringer and also to the tread above. So that would be the only way we could certify those treads. So that will conclude my inspection here today. Fire Escape Inspection Summary Video. Inspector Alan Toll here at 530 Main Street in Vacaville. Again, this is a pre-load test inspection, pass-fail. This is an all-welded fire escape. I already had a separate video of the upper portion, but everything is welded, and we're starting to get some rust jacking occurring underneath the diamond plate platform. So this is going to need to be painted. It's relatively solid. We've got these big pipe tubes that come down to the ground. I don't know if they have any footing in there, but because this is supporting this platform up above. But as you can see, all these cross braces all welded, so we can't verify these welds, even though they appear in relatively good order. But backing all these up with a bolt would be suggested, and then also with a new clip through here. But all these welds, if these were fabricated elsewhere, would be okay. But you can see it's all welded up above. It's starting to get some rust jacking occurring at this connection. And then the ladder is a Home Depot ladder, so that's not acceptable. And so I'm also just going to show how, it's possible to add a new landing here and a new stair that drops down here. So that's going to conclude my inspection for today. If you have any questions, 866-649-0333.
Load test still may be required by the AHJ. Failed with major repairs. Technical repair report forbidding. Restoration with permit by a fully licensed vendor. Engineer oversight. 3 site visits. Certification with owner liability in lieu of a load test. Fire escape issues. Photos represent what the violations are, not where they are or how many exist. Pass-fail inspection, not technical repair report.